Protect sisters and brothers. Welcome to the house of divinity. I am Proof B, or Professor R.T. Bates for long. Greetings. Turn down the music. Yeah, I get down with the classical too. You should get down with the classical, you know? The classical is, it should be like, you understand? There's a reason they play classical music in places like Macy's and stuff like that. Because if they was playing rap music, you'd be in there, you're going to buy something really quick and you're going to be out. But when you're playing classical music, go away. But when you're playing classical music, you be like, well, I think I'll buy this. And I might buy this, and I guess I'll buy this also. That's if you got money. You probably shouldn't be in Macy's if you don't have money anyway. But anyway, the music is gone. Well, wait. It's not gone. So, let me turn it down. And I'm not actually in the bed. I'm in the bed chamber, but I'm not in bed yet. That is because I was rearranging my space. So while I was rearranging, when I rearrange, I mean, I've changed everything around. That is because I figured out, instead of me trying to take a table out and trying to get people at it, I'm not doing that no more. I did that already. I'll promote and bring people here. We'll see how that works out. Turn the music down a little more. So we'll see how that works out. But while I was rearranging the space to make it more businessy, my tenant called me in his room to look at something more on the web. So it was a video. I don't know if it was. Actually, I don't even know if it was live. I guess it was live, or it was today sometime, or whatever. And it was about Elon Musk sending a rocket. No, not a rocket. He sent a ship on a rocket to outer space. So, at first I was like, well, this happens to me all the time. I had just been reading about his rocket that returned and everything, I'm like, yeah, well, I got my own business to take care of. When I get on that level, I'll be worried about Elon Musk. Right now, I don't even have a rocket in my pocket. Straight up and down. Anyway, so I'm looking at the video though, but I'm like, yeah, well, I just read about that. I know about it, blah, blah, blah. But when I seen the, you have a part of the rocket that propels the ship part into space, and then the ship part keeps on flying, and then what tripped me out was that the rocket part not only came back down to Earth, but it parked itself in the doggone thing that it took off from. Now, when NASA, and the government used to send rockets up to space, um, first of all, the rocket came. Excuse me. First of all, the rocket came back and smashed in the water or whatever. And then the astronaut, one or two of them, come back and they splash in the water, and then the big ass ship got to go get the astronauts out the water. Well, you can look at see how long ago that was. So I'm like, and then after some mission, you don't hear about NASA no more. But all of a sudden, Elon Musk.
If you've been injured in a car accident,
no, I haven't been injured in nothing. So all of a sudden, Elon Musk is here. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Like, really, who is this guy? Okay, he came up with Tesla. Where did he come from? Who is it? He looks kind of strange. He looked like he might be from somewhere else. Anyway, excuse me again. After you hold in smoke and then talk for a while, it catches up to you like later. So it's like Obama. It's like he was a senator in Chicago, and suddenly he's the president of the United States of America and the world. Who is this guy? He looks like us, so he's cool. No, he won't. Anyway, so it hit me. This dude, whoever he is, I know he got 1 billion people working for him, but this dude is doing stuff the government is not doing. As a matter of fact, when I was reading about him, I was also hearing that the president of the United States is like, what are you doing? What the hell is going on? What are you doing, dude? Because Elon Musk also made a plane that is faster than the fastest plane. Now, we had top secret planes in service in the Air Force when I was in the Marine Corps, and we couldn't take pictures of it or nothing like that. Now, those planes were supersonic, so they already broke the sound barrier way back then. I was in Okinawa. I seen these planes in 1978. I went to Japan 1978, right? And what's funny, the rocket that he sent up today, whenever he sent it up, is kind of shaped the same way. But anyway, I think it's SR-17, the one from my day. Now it's a public thing. It used to be top secret. Now it's on a ship in New York. Just you can go look at it. So this private dude is sending rocket ships into space. So they're not asking, the government is not like, why are you going to space? Pretty soon you'll be able to go to space for $1 million. That's what he's doing. He's getting ready to take people back and forth to space. Space! This is the future, dude. That's where I'm going with this. This is the future, dude. But people who look like me, what are we doing? This is a dude. Now, it's just one dude. I don't know what Bill Gates from hell and other people are doing. They trying to kill us all and block out the sun and all. Bill Gates he just took a rocket ship outside somewhere. I don't know where it went. Anyway, that's the tip, like literally, of the iceberg, because that's some fantastic shit. Some private dude just made a rocket ship and went out there somewhere. Outer space. What are we doing? We probably the ones out there figuring out the mathematics behind this ship. You won't hear about us to damn 19 to 2000 or 3045. He's like, it was some black people way back in 2024. Anyway, the point is, this year coming is going to be I'm putting it on video, god dang it, because everything I say has come true. When Maxine Waters, we was down there at Lamert Park chilling, partying. You know, there was no gate, nothing. When I was there at the park when Maxine Waters, who's a senator out here in California, brought Hillary Clinton to Lamert. First thing in my mind, why is she bringing Hillary Clinton to the hood? Second thing in my mind, because I done seen gentrification in Harlem, I done seen gentrification in Virginia, I done seen gentrification in Atlanta, Georgia. I seen it. I was there when it was happening. So when she came, the second thing came to my mind, and guess what? That was a few years ago. Guess what? Now there's a new train station. Now there's a new, they rebuilt the theater, which Marla Gibbs used to own, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's moving down here where I'm at. That's why I'm here, because I'm locked in. That's another story. Next year, after I got out the Marine Corps, I worked for the Federal Reserve Bank downtown on Olympic Avenue. What is it? Olympic, and it's two O's. It's Olympic. It's another O. They closed it down. It's only 12, or, well, I don't have 12 fingers, but it was only 12 Federal Reserve banks. The one that I worked at downtown was an annex from San Francisco, because there's so much money out here in LA and Hollywood and all that, that they had to have their own annex. So that was like the 13th. Oh, 13 is an unlucky number. So that was the 13th one. So they done closed that down, and they've closed down every other Federal Reserve Bank in America except the New York Federal Reserve Bank. Now the New York Federal Reserve Bank is going to be handling the new, well, it's not new, well, it will be new. We've had a digital dollar for, a couple of years now, but the government digital dollar is going to be new, and it's going to, dang, I don't never bring out a dollar. I got one right there. Let me go get it. The digital dollar is going to replace these things. Doll. You know I'm about words, right? Look at the word and break it down. Doll. What is a doll? Like D-O-L-L, doll. Like little girls play with dolls. It's a representation of a real person, a doll, right? You know, like a superhero or a little Caucasian girl, whatever. An image. Like that. Oh, remember I was talking about the pyramid? Why do you have two seals? One, that's our shit right there. But I'm getting off the subject. Starting next year, well, actually, they've already started, because the Federal Reserve banks are closed down except the one in New York. And from my understanding, because I got like these things, books, magazines and stuff that's sent to me from them. Them, you know, them. Who is them? People be like, who's them? Negro, you know who them is. Or they, them, they, same people, right? They raised my rent. They raising the price of food. You don't never say a name, but when I say it, you be like, who are you talking about, they and them? Nigga, you know who they and them is. The ones who control this shit. The ones who's getting ready to take this out of circulation and control every dollar you spend. Now, the Bitcoin and all that is cool, as far as I know, as far as what I studied about it. You understand? Because it's supposed to be non-centralized and blah, 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 blah. So everybody's used to it. So now everybody's going to have to. If there are no dollar bills, they've been telling us this since the 80s. Have you been listening? Have you looked at the commercials in the 80s that, somebody come up to the counter, everybody's paying with a credit card, but then somebody come up with a dollar bill and the whole line of people turn around like, they was telling us way back when, but it didn't happen right away, so everybody's like, yeah, that's just conspiracy theory. It goes on. So, that's just one thing. It might come in fast, like next year, like fast, or they might bring it in gradually. Who knows what the hell, but it's definitely going away. It only makes common sense, for one thing. I mean, on the one side, it only makes common sense because this is like old-fashioned, like carrying around silver and gold in your pockets. It's a done deal. Everything is electronic. Everything is going to computers. So that's the next problem. AI and back to Elon Musk. Remember back in the day, everybody is like conspiracy theorists talking about putting a chip in the hand, and the chip is in the Bible and blah, blah, blah. So people forgot about that. Now Elon Musk is putting chips in your brain. Wait the fuck a minute. Am I making this shit up? Yeah, I'm a curse like a motherfucker because this shit's some serious shit. He's putting chips in people's brain, and I don't hear nobody saying, the mark of the beast is the beast, the devil. I don't hear nobody, none, zip, zero, nada. Wait, what? What? Do you know you gotta cut out a piece of your skull and stick that shit in your brain and then put the piece of skull back in? Now you can sit there and control your computer. Wow. Now, helping out people who can't see or they invalid or, quadriplegics and can't move, shit like that. See, it's always both sides, man, and you can't get rid of the negative side. So this is a done deal. AI is a done deal. I don't even think they can control it anymore. They are scared of this. It's going somewhere else. Now, Elon Musk is coming out with the robot. It's a done deal. This is not the future. Well, in the future sometime, Elon Musk is going to come out with robots. It's done. People can buy robots now. You get what I'm saying? What are we doing? Like I said, we might be the one or two people behind the scenes doing the mathematics or doing the science. But we ain't got, that's right, I said ain't got the money to send fucking rockets to space and shit. We still in the hood begging for shit, begging for jobs, begging. You don't even know who grow your food, Negro. You don't know who grows your food. I mean, I know there's 2 or 3 niggas. I got my own garden in the backyard. Fuck everybody else. That's not how I came up. We used to look out for each other type shit. Whole nother video. So anyway, I'm trying to hold on to these things because they're gonna become like ancient. You think I'm joking? If you look at the internet, I know you've seen the commercial of, people used to tell a black man, you 20 years old, why don't you get a job at McDonald's? Well, if you look at the internet, Have you seen what they asking you to invest in now? The robotic, like hamburger making shit. Again, on one side, if I owned a restaurant and I got a bunch of people who look like me, ah man, I don't feel like working today. Hey man, I'm sick today. Hey man, you got my $15 an hour, man. And then I put some money in a robot. The robot might break down every 6, 7 months or whatever. I'll get it fixed. I don't pay it. I don't have to hear no shit from it. It don't take no breaks. Blah, blah, blah. That's like business. If you have to have a space, but most people are moving to the internet and closing down their spaces. Do you see what the fuck is happening? Do you see what the fuck is happening? You are going to be cut off. What they got for you that look like me, people that look like me, what they got for us, what them got for us. I'm waiting. Have you ever heard of the Corrections Corporation of America? Have you heard of that? Wait a minute. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Correction, corporation. I don't know if they exist now. I know they used to. But that's the direction that they take in detection. I just tried to rhyme. But anyway, Corrections Corporation of America. Do you know if you have the money right now, and you commit a crime, you can pay for your cell to be in a private cell and all that dumb shit? I thought prison was, okay, well, you're locked up, but you can have all the amenities that money can buy. Are y'all hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth? This is in your face. I'm not just making this stuff up. It's look. Stop just looking like, oh, internet, web. Look at what they're telling you. The beast is like exposing themselves. They don't care anymore. I can go right out on my block right here and look down like maybe a mile or two away and see, like literally see the Hollywood sign. I'm out here in the belly of the beast. They getting ready to take out all the big time they getting ready to take out all the big time black devils of Hollywood. There's going to be a couple of Caucasians that go down too, but it's like little to them. Do you see any Harvey Weinsteins going down? Well, wait a minute, the prince. Oh, wait, is that the prince that's married to the kind of black Kamala Harris girl? Oh, shit, wait a minute. Yeah, they going to take him down too. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. I just had to say that because I'm like, wow. It hit me. There's a dude, I don't know how many dudes are doing this, go into space with their own rockets. They own rockets. He can go up on the rocket like and sit down in the rocket like, this is my rocket. Let me hire some astronauts. Where the hell did he get the astronauts? I guess it's astronauts in the first part. I guess I missed that part. All I seen, everybody was cheering because the rocket part came back on its own and parked in the goddamn. It like the thing looked like this. It came back and it parked itself in the thingy. Huh? Nobody's in there. Nobody's in the flying thingy. And this thingy is just a ring thingy with the flying thingy goes into thingy. You can tell that I should be working for Elon Musk, right? I'll be like, where's the thingy? People, I'm here to tell you, it's time to get our own shit. You will never catch up with them with their this type of technology. You will never, 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 ever, never, never, never. Not as a people, not as a group of people. You know what all their shit is based on? Do you know what all their shit is based on? Us. We are the technology. What do I mean? Pretty soon I'm going to be talking about that. It's called, or they, them, them of they of them, call it melanin. This is the highest technology. Even the word tech comes from Tekken. What is a Tekken? Well, they, them, call it an obelisk or obelisk. You ever seen the Washington Monument? Yeah, that's an obelisk. They made that shit. Wait, do y'all get it? Why would they take obelisk Tekkens from ancient Kemet, Egypt, and bring them to Paris, Rome, New York? These things weigh thousands, not no hundreds, a couple of hundreds. They weigh thousands of tons, not pounds, tons, like heavy. Why would you bring it to New York from Egypt? It's so much stuff. I will be here forever. I will talk until I drop the fuck dead. I'm out.